Politics is divisive by its nature. So we have a two-party system. It's like designed to be divisive. You have political races, right? And one candidate is running against another candidate. One guy's going to lose. I say guy not in a male, female, just person. One person's going to win, one person's going to lose. It's divisive by nature. The church, people of God, those who follow Yeshua, no matter our political proclivities and our, dare I use this term, no matter our preferences politically, we as a church must not be divided. The sign of the church is that we must love one another. Can we disagree with one another? Heck, man, we disagree with one another. Some of us disagree very strongly on theological issues. Can we disagree with one another? Of course we can. If we can disagree, and some of you may say, oh, I don't believe in eternal security, and I absolutely do. And I'll show you why sometime if you ask me. But if we can be one body together and we can agree on such a fundamental issue, well, that's theological. Well, you can disagree on that. Political, no, we can never talk to one another again. That's nonsense. We can disagree politically as well. We can share our views with one another. We must love one another. We must represent our Messiah above any party and above nations. But we must nonetheless represent our God in rendering to Caesar what is Caesar's and God what is God. We have a unique nation where the government is of the people, by the people, and for the people. We don't have a monarchy. We don't have a dictatorship. We have a republic. And that means that each one of us we don't have the option of hiding behind our Bibles, hiding behind our faith and just saying, well, whether I vote or not doesn't matter, or I'll vote, that's enough. Isn't that enough that I waited 2 hours online on election day, for goodness sake? No, I got to say it's not. If government is by the people and for the people and of the people, that means you. That means you need to get involved. Far beyond just casting a vote. You haven't exercised the totality of your responsibility as American by voting. Right? Being an American is an everyday responsibility that we bear on our shoulders. Our republic is born right now on my shoulders and on your shoulders and on yours and on yours. And that's a responsibility that God has given us. This is the nation that we live in. This is the nation that we are citizens in. If we had a monarchy, if we had if we were democratic, socialist, if we were a different kind of government, that would be a different story. But this is our government. This is the government that we choose as citizens to live in. And it is time that the church got engaged in this government and fulfilling our responsibilities, rendering to Caesar what is due Caesar's, as well as to God what belongs to him. What belongs to him right now is remembering the sacrifice of our Messiah. And is a sign of unity, no matter what our political or theological proclivities or preferences are, we will take communion today and remember the sacrifice of our Messiah. So